Friendship is not about who you spend the most time with, it's about who you have the best time with. Hey, it's Coach Lisa Renee, and I have this video on my LTR, long term relationship. Is it even possible for me? Playlist tab. I'm laying here in my happy place, my bed. I'm recovering from long COVID. That's another playlist. I will update you guys on that. But having all this time to think and to watch videos and to read books and to just really think, I have decided that I'm going to rethink a long-term relationship. I'm going to switch up. My goal now is long-term friendships. My goal now is to meet people where they are. I pushed a lot of men away because there was no next step, in my opinion. In my opinion, I was so caught up in girlfriend and boyfriend and long-term relationship and exclusivity. Men and women can be friends. Men are going to want to have sex with a woman that they are attracted to, that they're hanging out with. They're going to want to have sex, and they're going to do everything that they have that has worked for them in the past. They're going to do that. Women, and I'm giving advice now. I'm like I said, I'm not going to be focusing just on exclusivity, long-term relationships. This is advice for everybody, whether you've gotten married and are divorced, whether you're my age in your 60s, you're dating in your 50s, you're dating in your 40s, or you're just starting out and you haven't had any kids, you haven't gotten married. Let's go back to being friends. What does Rodney King say? Can't we all get along? I'm going to take that one step further. Focus on being a friend. And yes, there's nothing better than a friend. Unless it's a friend with chocolate. Gentlemen, if all you want is that hot mama's, you got to think about this. You have to think about this. And this video is probably more for women than it is for men. Because men, the discipline that is built into your genitals is primitive. Let's just say that. You have to work ultra hard not to give in to it. So, that being said, I forgive all the men who wanted some, and they did what they needed to do to try to put me in that situation. And I went for it because I wanted an exclusive long-term relationship. Number one. And number two, I mean, let's be honest. It's intimacy is extremely enjoyable and fun. And I'm a former athlete, so and for most of the ladies out there who've been athletic most of their lives, I think that our drive can be equal to a man's because of the activities that we've done. It's a different. I just have a lot of friends that are athletes, and they tell me this. I don't know. I don't have any statistics, but what I do know is women do. Some women do have a good, sex drive, and some women lose it. They don't have it. They don't have a sex drive, and so that's why men have to work ultra hard to get them to want to be with them. Well, all I needed was attention. I'll be honest with you. I needed the promise or the potential of an exclusive relationship because the feminine part of me wants one partner, wants one man to be with. That's the feminine part of me. So So if you weren't fitting that and you were one of my male friends, I created tension between us. And I'm going to go back and try to repair some of that tension. Some of the things that I know was made very uncomfortable based on my state of mind. Changing the way I look at things, and the things I look at are going to change. My state of mind. I didn't get it. I get it. I get what my state of mind is. I get it. And that it was pointed out to me. The person, if he'll even look at this video, there's a reason why we spent a lot of time together, and I tried to express it in a long email, but the more I think about things, the more I realized why. We were compatible. We hung out, and what I was supposed to learn, and what I was supposed to see, and I it was like a mirror put in front of me. I was able to get to see myself through how I interacted with him. And I am very grateful for the time that we've spent together. And, you know, he's always going to mean a lot to me. He's always going to be special to me because there's a reason why he came into my life. There's a place that he served, and he can continue to serve. But I have some repair to do, I think. I don't know. He might not even want to be bothered because the tension of having that expectation of being exclusive is something, you know, at 60, 65, 70, whatever, 40, 50, I get it. It's not worth it. I miss my friends. I miss the friends that I had pushed away. He wasn't the only one. There's other ones that I pushed away. Because I felt there was not a next step. That's it. Nothing happened between us where we should not be friends still. Nothing. 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 And we have fun. I love having male friends. I love hanging out. And I know, guys, you guys are going to be jealous because if we're hanging out, and I am affectionate, and I do like romance. So I am loyal. So the jealousy part on both of our parts has to be managed because, again, my advice, be friends. And if you are being friends with other people, that's just what you're doing. Because you should have a lot of friends if that's the type of person you are. And are you jealous of your same-sex friends? Are you jealous of them? So why can't, and I know I'm going to change my state of mind. I'll let you know how this works. Why can't I have that same state of mind for some of the men that I was attracted to? Even if we were intimate, even if we were physical, even if there was romance, even if there was affection. I'm an affectionate person, so I'm very comfortable with it. But my advice, stay in the present moment. If there's romance and you're with one of your favorite, opposite sex friends, and it becomes romantic and it becomes affectionate and there might even be some intimacy, some sex, keep it there. No expectations. I promise you. Both men and women, no expectations. Don't ask any questions. Don't be suspicious. Don't be jealous. Stay in the moment. Now, what about the young folks? Y'all ain't getting married anyway. Some of you guys are. Let me take that back. But this environment is so topsy-turvy. If both of you guys, especially if you are within the church and you trust each other and you're not into game playing, then turn off this video right now. This video is not for you. There is 1% of non-married, the younger generation, that is going to do the traditional thing. So turn this off if you're part of that 1%. If you're not, if you're game plan, if you're men, you're out there trying to get as much as you can. Women, you're trying to give it to them, but based on, will you do my nails? Will you get my hair did? That's prostitution. And gentlemen, you could buy a prostitution. You don't have to buy a friend. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind when you're trying to pay to play. Don't do that. Have it mutual. Have it non-transactional. And if both of you guys decide to go there, keep it there. Keep it in the present. Because he might leave and go be with Susie Q the next day. And he might not call you. She might leave and she might be with Fred Sampler a couple hours later, because we can do that, ladies. Okay, I digress. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm just being funny. I'm trying to keep you guys engaged. But you guys, some of you ladies know exactly what I'm talking about. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Morning, noon, and night. No problem. Anyway, I'll take that back. Anyway, locker room talk. Oh, that's the ladies. That's the women. The women into sports. That's our locker room talk. Anyway. Let me stop. Anyway, let's be friends. Let's be friends. Men have very low standards when it comes to sex. They do. They want to get some. Now, trust me, if the sex is good, and if you were easily put in that, if they were easily able to get that from you, oh, they're going to be there all the time. Call the shots, ladies, because they don't have the discipline. And you're going to get caught up. Call the shots. You're going to get caught up. They don't have the discipline. Be friends. No matter what transpires in that moment. If you're having a great time, just have a great time. Just have a great time. That's my advice. Be friends. I got some phone calls to make. I got some texts. If they'll even answer my texts. I'm going to try. Should I send them? Nah. You know what? If I sent this video to any of my friends that I pushed away because of the expectations that I set on myself, really, because I'm the one that was wanting a long-term relationship. That was my goal, to be exclusive. I don't want that goal anymore. And I'm sharing this with all of you guys. This is my advice. Have a goal of building friendships. Have a goal of building friendships. Stay out of each other's business. If they're sleeping with other people, be careful. STDs. There are men and women condoms. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. We have all these unplanned pregnancies. When you're not careful, I shouldn't say, actually the pregnancy, the rate of pregnancy or unplanned pregnancy has gone down. So, but I'm just trying to say, even when you're past the age, or like I call myself, I'm the perfect woman, because I don't have PMS. I don't have monthlies, and I'm past menopause. So if I'm mad at you, or if I'm irritated, that's on you. That's on you. That's on you. You did something to piss me off. I'm not moody. I'm chatty. I might talk about things that you could care less about, but at the same time, I'm not mean. I'm not bitchy. I'm not irritable. I'm not. And if I am, you're going to know exactly what's bothering me. Which also, some of y'all don't even want to know that. You don't want to hear my mouth. You don't want to hear me complain. But it's not because I'm in a mood. It's not because I have irritable cramps or hot flashes. I'm past that. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to go back and get some more male friends because I had so much fun. One-on-one basketball, bowling, dining out, going to farmers markets, hiking, roller skating, all of them. I'm going to invite them out. I'm going to invite them out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call them up when I get better. Maybe I'll invite them over to lay in bed with me. Oh, wait. No, I can't do that. We can't Netflix and chill. I'll think of something. But I'm not trying to get... my goal is not having a long-term relationship. I don't want a long-term relationship like that. That's not my goal. I want a partner. But my partner has to be on the same page as I am. And that's going to take a miracle. No. At this point, yes. Also, let's go back to giving. I think I started off talking to you guys about giving. STDs, we did talk about STDs, right? And giving. Giving up your time, giving up your attention, giving up your body. Make sure it's receptive. Ladies, don't fake it. And men, don't pressure. And women, don't pressure to have a relationship just because. Do not. And men, be careful, because she might not. She might get caught up. Women, be careful. He has no discipline. Okay. That being said, women, he is not your husband. So, go get your own nails done. Go pay for your own hair. Pay your own light bill. Do not order 3 dinners if a man offers to treat your friend, your male friend, your guy friend takes you out to dinner and treats you. Don't order 3 dinners so you can take it home to your children. Do not do that. Another thing, divorce women, widowers who are used to having a man around the house to do things. Pay your male friend to do your plumbing. Pay them. Just like you would pay anybody else to do. Now, you could probably trust them versus some contractor, but pay them. They're not your husbands. Do not expect the husband-wife task with your friends. And as you're building stronger friendships, keep that in mind. Are you putting them in the wifey husband mode? Keep them in the friend zone. I know, that's a negative term. But we're going to bring it back out. We're going to make the friend zone fun, exciting, and we're going to make a new trend. The friend zone. I'm inviting you into my friend zone. I'm making some calls. I got a few calls to make. I'm making some calls, and I'm going to invite you to my friend zone. Like I said, whatever happens. It stays in that moment. No expectations before, no expectations after. No conversations about who's doing what with who, when, where, and how. Only caveat. Let me go back. This is not about game playing. If you are cohabitating and have a committed relationship with somebody else, this video is not for you. If you are married, this video is not for you. Now, I do know some people, and I've been in that situation myself, where the divorce is taking longer than it should. So that's going to be something that the two of you have to work out as far as being single. But this video is for people who are very, very, very single and mature and working on discipline and emotions. That's what it's about. Welcome to the friend zone. Coach Lisa Renee signing off. Let's be friends.